During the break, I got a tweet and I received this question. Chef, why is your olive oil so cloudy? This is an unrefined olive oil. What does that mean? When they press the olive and they have the oil, they run it through a very thick, fine mesh cotton and they get all those residual ingredients, which is really the flesh of the olive, out. It is exactly like an orange juice, whether you like your orange juice with pulp or without pulp. What is the difference between an olive oil that has its pulp in it and is unrefined? Those residual ingredients that are the remaining olives on your palate are going to give you a different flavor profile. Second of all, if you're going to cook with them, imagine you're cooking with an orange juice that has the pulp. Those pulps have the tendency of sometimes burning or sometimes disintegrating and becoming a part of what you're doing. So the choice is yours. I love unrefined olive oil because I like those flavors that it gives you. Next, let's put the olive oil away and let's start talking about the tomatoes that we roasted. I'm going to go to the one that I just did a few minutes ago. I want to show you one that has been cooked exactly the opposite. Same amount of time, except this one was cooked how they cut side up. So all the moisture evaporated. This one that I'm going to use right now is the one that, by the way, look at this beauty. You ready? I took two of the skins off. Look at this. You just grab the skin and it comes right off. That's the pectin loosened up and there's no natural glue holding it to the flesh anymore. Take the tomato, put it out here, and we're going to chop it up. Get the skin out. Remember, 60% of the acidity of a tomato is in its skin and its seeds. So when you skin a tomato, you have already gone through this entire refining the flavor of the tomato. Those yums that are in the bottom of those pans, they're not going anywhere. The garlic that we also roasted, look at these beautiful garlic pieces. Now, during the break, we here at the studio, we were also talking about this aroma of garlic. Garlic is one of those 1,000-face ingredients. Every stage of garlic has its own flavor profile. So we're going to chop all of these together with some of the basil right here. Let's do this quickly so I can show you how it's going to look like. Rough chop, nothing else. This is one of my beautiful dishes that I have my Il Mito East, my new restaurant on the south, on the east side. Ready? The pan is hot. Let's drizzle some of that olive oil. Let's put all of these beauties that we have chopped together. Use your knife as a spatula or as a scraper. Bring it, turn it, bring your hand to the pan. The same here. I'm eating this, so you don't have to worry about why I'm not wearing gloves. Ready? Next. Let's do the following. We're going to add a little bit of salt here, not much because we already had added salt and pepper to the tomato. A little bit of pepperoncini, which is the chili flakes. What we're doing right now, we're infusing the oil with those flavors of the chili. A little bit of Italian parsley. The aromatic was basil before. That's a different flavor. Parsley is a different flavor and is a great balancer. The rest of the basil, a quick toss. Now, don't cook your shrimp too much, everybody. Please, the shrimp is already dead. Don't kill it again. So what I need you to do is be careful when you put it in. Right now, while we're warming the sauce up, we're just going to put the shrimp in there, and it's going to warm up with the moisture of the tomatoes and the evaporation of the water content of the ingredient that's already there. Just move it around a little bit, and when we come back on the next segment, I'm going to show you how this is completed by just a little bit of vodka and a little bit of cream. The gnocchis are going to go in the last few minutes. Everybody, don't make a mistake by making your pasta first and then wait for later when you're ready. You always do your sauce first. The pasta can